not gonna win. I'm just gonna mess with file. All I'm gonna do is just keep getting DQ'd.
Who is that? Woo! You listen up, Jump.
Honestly, it is
Hello, everybody.
announcement for nothing.
A lot of people have asked. No more Band-Aids, no more bullshit. The truth is here, and it's coming at you hard.
Jesus Christ, Larry, I just fucking got into hello, everybody, and welcome to the Battle Pass, the Tuesday talk show where all things PGF. And yeah, we're a little late because somebody told me I had the night off because Betty was going to take care of it. Well, apparently by night off he meant get your ass here now because you got a show to do. Well, guess what, everybody? You got to wait for Betty because that beautiful, bodacious babe herself will be found this week at the Friday Night Fights. But for the Tuesday Battle Pass, hello, guess who you got? The one and only Markus. That's right. Too much sodium, y'all, makes the suit a little tighter. I wish I could say that my clothes keep shrinking, but let's be honest, that's just not what's happening. I don't know if I had too many taquitos last night at the taco bar. I know, I do a Monday taco, Taco Tuesday is a much better phrase than Taco Monday. But you know what? When there's tacos to be tacoed, I'm going to eat them, regardless of if they make me retain all this water. Who else is feeling it on this Tuesday? Me. And I'm feeling great. That's right, because I, every single week, get to hang out and watch the greatest gamers in the world do what they do best. Drive me up the wall. That's right, because it has just been chaos. It has been utter and total chaos. The Big Mac Daddy Show and Johnny Mouth Malone are once again united in the terrible duo. They think they're so clever, man. Duo, 2-0. I mean, I see it, but ultimately, what do they think they're doing with all of this? The terrible 2-0 has been raising hell on the PGF, man. Interrupting matches. They made the Rootin Tootin Titan, who was showing off his tots. I've never seen him so pissed. Titan lost his mind because when he went to reveal our tots, guess what? It was Johnny and Mac. And then they just proceeded to screw up the entire Marvel Rivals event, man. And I swear on you, Titan quit. Well, he thinks he quit. But I can tell you, man, he's not making it any easier, y'all. He's not. The terrible 2-0, Mac Daddy and Johnny the Mouth Malone, they're on a tear right now. Okay? Last week they were in Deep Rock Galactic and basically didn't do anything. They didn't even attempt to do the challenge. And now I can't get a hold of Mac Daddy. All he keeps saying is, see you soon. It's like, what the hell does that mean? You're supposed to be at a meeting yesterday because we got future discuss, man. But no, all I get back, I send him BTB. And he sends me back, see you soon. And that made me nervous, man. That made me nervous. Because all I was saying was bring that book to the meeting, right? And you don't see somebody soon. So, Mac Daddy, I don't know where the hell you are. But I got my eyes on you. Because this week, Johnny the Mouth Malone, your other member of the terrible 2-0, he's going to be showing off what he has during apparently Marvel Rivals. He's somehow managed to lock in a Marvel Rivals match. What the hell is Johnny the Mouth Malone going to do in a Marvel Rivals match? The only time he played was once. So, I got to deal with that. And then, of course, the Rootin Tootin Titan, the 6-foot phenom himself. This crazy son of a bitch. He told me that he's not doing the Rivals anymore. So I got to work my butt off all week to try to get this gigantic gamer to get back on my side. Because if not, he says he has a game that the PGF isn't ready for. And I can tell you the PGF is ready for every single game. And it makes me a little nervous to think that there's actually something that Titan might have up his sleeve, man. This Friday is going to be wild. Can't find Mac. Nustin's on his cruise. He's just been sending me these weird Snapchats of middle fingers and different, like, ports of entry. Like, all of my gamers are losing their minds, and I don't know why, because they all have championships. We got the BBC holder, double FAC holder, the terrible 2-0, man. And what is their complaints? They're the biggest gamers in the world. Oh boy, what do we got? They're messing, is this Tabasco from Mac? How'd he write it so small? I got Tabasco in my eyes. They're on top of the world. You know what they're doing? They're throwing down water balloons. I don't get it. But I do love to watch it. Jeez, it is stressful though, man. I tell you what. But ButNustin, I know you're out there. I know even while you're on this amazing, most expensive paid cruise that you're still tuning in. And I just want to say, how are you, man? We still love you here at the PGF. We can't wait for you to come back. Boy, please come back. Whatever you and Larry got going on, you can figure it out on your own. Because Larry's on a tirade. He keeps saying, I'm going to show everybody. You're going to show everybody what? And he just, I'm going to show everybody. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to show everybody. That's all Larry's saying. He's going up and down the hallway. Have you ever tried to wrangle a bull covered in pig oil running in a chicken coop? It is one of the most difficult things to grasp, and that is exactly what these gamers are becoming. Just a bunch of greased-up farm animals. That was supposed to be Oily's job. He's the one that has all the oil. He's the slippery one. And now he is a Professional Gamers Federation champion. And he will not accept any matches. So I have a pre-GF champion who refuses to fight. I have two champions, the BBC holder and the double FAC holder, or champion, excuse me, who refuse to do anything except fight. And then my last bastion of hope, ButNustin, is out in the middle of the fucking ocean. And the big-ass baby face himself, 6'5", Rootin Tootin Titan, is having like a mood swing. What do you think? Fuck. And I'm here alone again. Larry, you've got to get this ship righted, man. I can't do this on my own, and something's tickling my ear. What did they do to my headset? You're bald from Johnny. There's a little pin in my headphones, and how they writing this so small. Well, Johnny, I know I'm bald. This is ridiculous. This is supposed to be the battle pass, and it's just been me going nuts and complaining. And you know what? Welcome to real life, folks. Sometimes the world gets a little wild, but you got to strap in, sit down, and ride it out. Because I can tell you, the winds of change are in the air. Greatness is everywhere you look. And especially if you're looking here at the PGF. This is a show unlike any other, man. And we are pushing the bounds like you couldn't imagine. We have been doing this for years, and we haven't even started yet. We have an upcoming Jokes on You pay-per-view, April 1st. We're very excited to be able to present to you some of the best gaming you have ever seen. And hopefully a brand new reveal of an up-and-coming professional gamer. We have gold raining from the showers. And this is right where it rains, y'all. Right here. Amongst all of us. The PGF and the PGFFs. That's Professional Gamers Federation fans. That's right. I know some of you picked up on what I was putting down. The PGFFs. The PGFFs. Ooh. John, write that down. John, please write that down. PGFFs. That's a t-shirt. PGFFs. Professional Gamers Federation's fans. Man, speaking of fans, well, I'll tell you next time. Should we tell them now? We had a special little gift that we got to extend to one very special fan over the weekend. And I can tell you, it's going to be a memory that this fan never forgets. You got that video? No way. What do you mean you don't? Why'd you do 2 thumbs up? Like I got... You meant like, no, I don't? That's some mixed signals, John. That's some mixed signals. Well, let's just say one special fan sent in some of their own made content that they had taken of the PGF. And I can tell you, that fan is #1 in my book, even if John doesn't give a damn. Come on, John. Get your shit together, man. It really is. Just like every good relationship is built on trust and communication. If either of those break down, man, you'd be out of a job if you were related to Larry. That's the truth. It's the truth beyond the truth. Well, man, let me tell you what, okay? The weather that keeps circling this drain, I got to tell you something great. Because we have, for the first time ever, a flawless execution of John. Because I want to talk to you about what happened on that faithful Professional Gamers Federation night when ButNustin sabotaged the Big Mac Daddy Show.
We
Look
did
at
it!
this. Let's go!
We did it!
Yeah, we did it, Johnny.
We're going to win this for you, and we're getting that
what?
belt back.
What?
What
What's
the?
that?
Oh, no, one time! Sit him! Sit him! Sit him! That, my friends. Sit him! Sit him! That, my friends, was a crazy moment. You know why? Because it was at that moment that ButNustin apparently broke allegiances with the one and only Larry. ButNustin made it so that Oily Arcader became champion. And let me tell you, it was unbelievable. Johnny the Mouth Malone had already interrupted and interfered with that match. Oily was on his slippery little heels, man, with very little ammo and nothing to do. All Oily could do was fist fight 2v1. Basically an impossible feat in the Halo world. But guess what happened, man? Out of nowhere, ButNustin, who had been waiting in the shadows, popped Johnny the Mouth Malone, which distracted the Big Mac Daddy Show just long enough for Oily to run up and get that kill. The final kill. And that slippery son of a bitch grabbed that Professional Gamers Federation Championship title right out of the fingers of the Big Mac Daddy. And he disappeared. He refuses to take any matches. Like I said before, when will we see Oily again? When will the Professional Gamers Federation Championship be on display again? Sooner than you think. But I'm going to find that oily bastard, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, my friends. We really are. It is just, there's been so much that has transpired recently, and it's just nuts. It's nuts. Don't you think? Shit. There's usually somebody awesome here. But there's so much chaos these days, and it just keeps getting more chaotic. Because not only that, who remembers when Mac and Johnny the Mouth Malone revealed to every single one of us that they had been secretly working together since the Tim Hortons fire. I am a child and I apologize. Since the Tim Hortons fight. They have been lying to you, to me, and to everybody else that they were no longer working together. And that all turned out to be bullshit. Can you believe that? They were blowing smoke up all of our tookuses for months as they pretended to still be enemies, man. And if there's one thing I can't stand is a liar. The biggest and most impressive thing about all of this is the fact that those two bastards managed to grab onto 2 of our belts, man. And they have been holding them ransom ever since. I don't know what to expect out of the Big Mac Daddy and Johnny the Mouth Malone. Because I can tell you, I am going to bring up that, the reconciliation. That was just unreal. You be quiet. Let me see if I can get to this. Actually, here we go. John, I'm proud of you. Because this is what those two have been up to as well. See if this works. And away we go. Hey, look at that. So who remembers last Friday when Johnny the Mouth Malone and the Big Mac Daddy Show did what they do best? Make me lose sleep at night. Watch this, y'all.
Towards the PGF side.
Here we go.
Marvel Rivals is
So
a
here.
fantastic game, and I'm loving it.
The Rootin Tootin Titan,
And when
the 6-foot phenom himself, is introducing his 2 new tots who are supposed to join him on his Make Gaming Great Again tour. But what happened? Johnny the Mouth Malone first revealed himself as the first
really
replacement
starting up how
tot.
just professional these guys are, how patriotic they are, and they're perfect.
As you can see, I'm having to do all this on my own.
Together,
Folks, please bear with me.
and they're classy. And that's what we need in the PGF. So,
God damn.
without any further
Look at this.
ado,
Unbelievable.
let's reveal the first one, okay? This is Tiny.
And we're
Here
all
comes
expecting
Tiny.
a brand
Oh my
new
God,
gamer.
No way.
Wait a minute.
was
That's
a-
Johnny the Mouth Malone. Where's Tiny?
I thought he looked familiar.
An absolutely unbelievable event. Somehow Johnny the Mouth Malone has taken out Tiny Tot, and we still have been unable to get a hold of them. Changed their numbers and everything. So if just having Johnny jump in wasn't bad enough, Tater Tot, the second Tot that was supposed to come in to help the Rootin Tootin Titan take on Marvel Rivals, that son of a gun was replaced by the one, the only, the Big Mac Daddy Show. Look at these.
It's
Look at this.
the theme, Johnny. Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, I can deal with Johnny. Johnny's fine. Okay.
Just completely
I'm even more
unprofessional.
excited about this guy. No offense, Johnny. No offense, Tiny. Wherever
Completely
you are,
unprofessional.
but Tater, this man is
Look at Johnny.
impeccable.
Can you believe that?
So, once again, without further ado,
Here
come on.
comes the Tater,
come on,
please.
Tater.
No, God, why?
It was at
What
this
were you
moment
expecting? What's up, buddy?
I knew we were screwed.
Let me tell
Oh
you something,
my
Roots.
God.
Me and Johnny may have hypothetically met up with these clowns before the show.
And now here's the
Hypothetically.
admittance of the
Hypothetically,
crime.
by the way. Hypothetically.
Very, very hypothetically. Speaking a little story, riddles, if you will. Yeah, we beat the shit out of them.
And
Oh my
thank you, because if we ever manage to find the bodies, at least we'll have the evidence we need to bring these two sons of bitches to justice. Because I'll tell you, Tiny and Tater, they were on their way. The Rootin Tootin Titan had found 2 great gamers. Truly, 2 great gamers. And that the terrible 2-0, just, they stole that from us. Because now we're never going to know. Are we? We're never going to know. But that's all right, because the Rootin Tootin Titan is one tough son of a bitch. I'll tell you. And he is not about to be taken down by some terrible 2-0. Not today, not tomorrow, and certainly not at the Joke's on You pay-per-view on April 1st. Okay, the Rootin Tootin Titan is on a tear that I have not seen in a long time. He has been on the back burner for too long, and I think it is starting to boil out of control. I love the name Terrible 2-0. I hope those two are okay. Well, you know, our two tots that we missed, Hater and Tiny, you have an opportunity, and if you can't keep up with the big boys, you're not going to make it very far in the PGF. Because as you can see, look what it takes. Look what you must endure. Okay, this isn't just your everyday esports. There's no, guaranteed nothing. You show up here to compete. And if you don't put the time in and if you're not tough enough, the Terrible 2-0 might take you out. A lot of teas going on right now. A lot of teas, baby. A lot of teas. What else happened in the PGF? Like I said, I didn't know I was doing this show today. Because not only did Mac and Johnny go after the Rootin Tootin Titan, ButNustin had a hell of a thing to say to Larry Geiger as he was off heading, let's see if I can find it, as he was headed out towards his cruise. Hey, I found it. All right. Now, as you can see that I'm about to show you, our one and only ButNustin, like I say, he won a 14-day cruise, mostly paid. Pretty big deal. Larry isn't big on giving away things for free, and ButNustin earned it. It wasn't free. He had an amazing showing, and he earned that 30-day cruise. At least 30 was what he was promised, but he later out found that it was only a 14-day cruise, and he still had to pay for the airline to get to the port. You know, Larry's a son of a bitch if he's nothing else, but he's also my boss, and I love you. I love you, boss. I'll tell you how it is, but I love you. You know, you always love the man who pays your checks. At least till he dies, you take over his company. Ain't that right, Triple H? Yeah, that's right. I said it. Bon voyage, Bustin. You know, to our French compatriots, bon voyage. Bon voyage. That's right. Because, like I said, we actually managed to catch ButNustin before he headed out. And this is the wonderful gesture that he decided to give to each and every one of the PGFs. Oh, when you get back. And there he is right there at the port.
Dustin, oh my gosh, ButNustin, we're so happy we caught you. What is your opinion on your 14-day cruise with the PGF? No, wait.
Unbelievable. Again, that was ButNustin giving us the business. You know, you'd think there'd be a little bit of appreciation for the organization, right? But when you're as good as these gamers are, it's hard to keep on the wraps. They are. Well, man, they are something, aren't they? Well, I hope you're out there enjoying your cruise and all the other stuff you're doing, Nustin, because we miss you so much. And we just cannot wait for you to return to Professional Gamers Federation. Because, as you all know, every single week, the PGF brings to you a show unlike any other. Oh, that's right, John. Okay, I'll do it. Shush. I'm talking. Shush. Shush. I know it's kind of like hey, it's Tuesday. You know, Larry's drinking, so we all can chill. Larry's drinking. He's allowed. We have to work. Please. Larry, put the margarita machine away. Why can't I have one? You know, who likes Luke Bryan? Good friend of mine. Used to be a streamer. That's a little bit of an inside joke for you, Betty. Okay, let's get this tractor back on the rails because we have one last final thing that we got to talk about. And that, of course, is the Terrible 2-0 being crazy and raising hell. Because during last week's show, they didn't even let me get it started before they busted in and had a little too much to say, in my opinion. So look at these. Just degenerates. Skybox. There it is.
Give
With the
the
one and
champ
only.
what they deserve.
So these two interrupted the intro to the Friday night fights because
Look
they're
at this
both
Skybox.
champions.
You know
They're
what?
up in our
I think I'll buy
skybox,
myself a little drink, Johnny.
being
What
a
about yourself?
pain in the butt.
Oh, you know what? I got myself this little guy right here because I'm sober. All right.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Good for you, my friend.
Unbelievable,
Right
my
away,
friend.
huh?
Absolutely.
Make yourself
All of the
comfortable.
amenities paid for by the Professional Gamers Federation. We're trying to start a Friday night fight.
Absolutely. I miss this lounge. This is beautiful. It's dynamite. Hey, let me guess. The security missed me as well. But this time they're not throwing me out.
Well, as you know, Mac, so Big Mac Daddy Show, who is one of the easiest people to find when you're looking for a reason why we don't have as much support as we used to, because between breaking 3 out of the 5 toes of one of our referees to roughen up 2 of our newest security guards, the Big Mac Daddy Show has made it quite difficult to get things done in the PGF. But we endure because he is one entertaining son of a bitch. Ben, go on.
Has
never returned to work.
Well, let's just say I didn't want him to return to work. I wanted him out of the business. I wanted him to keep quiet, keep his mouth shut, because it's time for the truth. And John,
Wait, what?
maybe you do your fucking work properly.
John still
Yeah.
got a job?
Right
Somehow.
away.
Somehow.
Now activate it now.
Fucking roll it, John.
John,
Come
what
on,
are you?
let's go.
What are you
They're
playing,
calling the
John?
shots, or
John,
what?
you have no authority to make. At this moment, right now, John, working on his own behalf, decided to show us exactly what happened after the Tim Hortons fight that the Big Mac Daddy Show, Johnny the Mouth Malone, had not more than a couple weeks ago.
Such a decision. What is this?
This is them post-fight.
Johnny,
This is the Tim Hortons where they fought each
what are
other.
we doing? This ain't us. I know this isn't you and this isn't me. We were.
Oh my gosh.
We were friends. We were brothers. Now we're
I haven't seen
enemies.
Unbelievable.
This isn't what we do. We bleed red and white.
Of course, the colors
we are
of Canada.
brothers, man. We shouldn't be doing this.
You know what?
A hush has gone over the digital crowd.
It's all because
That's Marcus.
of one person that has stored 20 years, 21, 20, 25, man, 21 years. It's over a belt
And we
and
thought
it's
it
all
was over.
because
A friendship.
of one person.
Who could they be
Let
talking?
me Geiger.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
it was
this
him.
is-
Why did he even put you in a match? You're an announcer.
So as you can see, these two have already made amends from before. Okay? There was no animosity after the fists were thrown. There was no more war. Peace had been found. Throw a couple elbows, break a couple bones. All of a sudden, you and your bro are butts again. So those fisticuffs led to these two to scheme against the PGF to reclaim all of the gold and the championships that they had lost.
I get you're a great
You know
gamer,
what?
but you're even a
I
better
guarantee
announcer.
you, he pinned us together along with that fuckwad, Oily Arcader.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Oily Arcade.
Yeah,
But
he
I
did.
even
shit.
get thought of that greasy bastard.
Always hating on Oily.
Oily. He's the current PGF
Yeah.
champion.
Order for Mac Daddy.
I heard there's
Your
not
order
the
is
best
ready.
service at Tim
Yeah.
Hortons.
Keep the fucking change.
Ah, these poor people.
Well, I know.
The hardworking
The
Tim
hell?
Horton.
The service is
They
terrible.
need this guy
My
fired.
daughter's
Maybe
like,
he's
"Oh,
Jesus
hungry.
Christ.
I guess
take
they're
a
not
bite
working
out of
that
it.
hard.
Take it back.
It's so stupid.
Those scumbags.
And
Yeah,
throw it
fuck
at them.
Larry. Fuck Oily.
As you can
Larry.
see,
Fuck
even
Oily Arcader. You know what?
even when these two are judging themselves, they're jerks. I mean, they're just running their mouths no matter what they can do. If there's someone to give a hard time, the terrible 2-0 will tell you how it is.
The PGF, it's always been ours. It was never theirs. Those belts,
I don't know where they're getting
WFA, BBC, it's ours. It belongs to us. It was
We're
never
gonna
theirs.
take it, baby. We're gonna take the PGF by storm, and we're gonna take Larry Geiger down. Oh, Johnny, I love you, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
You've been more of a boomer than me.
I love you.
gentlemen, and there it is.
What in the world?
As you can see, the terrible 2-0 themselves did what they did best, and that is whatever the hell they wanted, man. Because I can tell you, maybe I could do it like... No, I like it like this. I like it like that. Yeah. No, how about we do it like this? Yeah, that's good. That's real... Excuse me. Sorry. You know, something real smooth about a beautiful transition. Because I can tell you, man, those two are losing it. Because they're on a tear. And I don't know where Mac Daddy is, but wherever he shows up, you better be ready. Because it is going to be absolutely insane. And one thing I can tell you, y'all, is the PGF is not stopping anytime soon. Like I said, we have the Jokes on You pay-per-view coming. And again, Larry's losing it. We're putting a lot of effort into figuring out how we can keep this ship afloat. And it's because of each and every one of you PGFs on why we can do it. That's right. The Professional Gamers Federation fans are the backbone of this industry. So when it comes to esports entertainment, nobody does it like the PGF. Tell your friends, tell your family, and most importantly, tell yourself to be here every single Friday, 6 o'clock-ish Mountain Standard Time, where you can watch every single one of these amazing gamers do what they do best. Put on a show like you will see nowhere else. So if you ain't watching now, you better watch later. And from all of us at the PGF, thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. And I will see each and every one of you on the next Professional Gamers Federation Friday Night Fights. Much love, y'all.
Champions play. The threat of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display. Only the best can seize the day.